What do you have to say about today's episode?
Um,
The part I like most is where you say, just cut off the camera.
I think it was very important to talk about how men don't cry. I don't cry. I don't know how they cry. I don't know.
I cry. I will shed. Right now, if you say something to me, I'll cry. I'm like, he's here like this. Minute small, I can start shedding tears. But the funny thing is that I've not cried in a while.
Yeah.
But like yesterday, I just was so overwhelmed with like a lot of emotion, and I just started crying, and I just realized that I don't know what's going on. And when I don't cry for like a long time, I'm concerned because I usually would cry. Like the slightest of things will make me cry. The network is bad. I'm shedding tears.
Wow.
You know, somebody call me something I don't like. I'll cry. I'm like, I should have said this thing to this person, but I did not say it or whatever. But yeah, so I've spoken to like men that think that you're not supposed to cry as a man. Now you're supposed to be strong. It's weak if you're crying. When they think of crying, they think about women. They're like, oh, I'm not a girl now. Why would I be crying? And I've also met men that are quite expressive. That would also cry whenever stuff is going on.
It's a beautiful Tuesday morning to you. If you are just joining us, it's Blast Urban 98.3, your generational radio. Exactly 19 minutes past 9 this morning. It's the 16th day in the month of June 2026. Welcome to Talking Therapy on the radio.
Welcome to Talking
This
Therapy
is where
on
we
the radio.
have the most important conversation of the day, where we talk about our feelings and our emotions and how we feel. This is a safe space.
It's a safe space. Is this a safe space?
Is this a safe space? Yes. It's a safe space. It is a safe space. And we need to create more enabling environment and safe places for men. This week is Loneliness Awareness Week. And it's a conversation that a lot of people don't like to talk about. Some people don't even like to admit that they are lonely. They like to channel that energy into work, into doing something. They like to
I believe that if you are productive,
you're
you're not going to be lonely.
You're not going to be lonely.
It's only when you're busy, you're not thinking about people, you're not thinking about, you're not having emotions.
I know.
You just have to be working and working and be productive all the time.
Absolutely. Well, it's Islamiyah and Daniel this morning alongside our very own, our resident friend, Dr. Michael.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling today, doctor?
Awesome.
Conversation today would be about we're talking about the loneliness, and it's something that I've seen. It's like a whole lot that is happening with like people. Like there's so much people around, but we're not even relating with those people, and some people are relating with people. I think the experience spoke to me when a woman was talking about her marriage and how lonely she felt in her marriage, and I was like, this is somebody they'll tell you that the reason why you should marry is for company and stuff, but this is somebody that is married, but she's like the only person in the marriage. So it's possible that you can be married and you still feel lonely. You have friends and you still feel lonely in the company of the friends.
I must mention the part where you said the people you are alike will not
traumatized. Not traumatized.
Right.
That's such a valid. That is so in case you are with
must
somebody and the
find
person is
people that you are
traumatizing your life, the person is not like you.
Damn.
Pack your bag and go.
Run for your life.
Hey.
No, run, no. Joke
Go and listen to the episode wherever you find it, on YouTube or on Spotify. Go and watch.
I'm currently watching the series called Sex Education. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm rewatching it again. All right. I think it's one of my favorite series to like watch from start to finish. Funny enough, I'm not a series person. But
I have a feeling that myself and Islamiyah are series people. I think it's just Daniel that is not a serious person.
I'm not a serious person, but I've seen myself just locking in with it. And maybe the other one is Forever. I don't know if you've seen Forever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another series that I think I enjoyed. But that one was just 8 episodes. I think it was just one season. But this one is like all to season 4. There's a scene in the movie where, in this particular series, where the lady said, "When was the last time you cried?" And the man said he doesn't remember him crying. And when it comes to talking about men's mental health, still in the spirit of Men's Mental Health Month, do you think it's essential for men to be vulnerable to the point where they cry? Does crying have any benefit to a man's mental well-being? when he's able to cry. Because I don't cry.
Really?
I don't.
Like we talked about crying like 2 years ago, and is it that you have not cried since that time?
The last time I think I actively cried was maybe on my 30th birthday, and that was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
You cried 2 years ago. You cried like maybe.
I cried yesterday. In fact, if anything should happen right now, I'll start crying.
Because my girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife, had put together like a birthday surprise for me, and she brought my sister, and I'd not seen my sister in like a year.
What's your cry face? What's it like?
I don't know what it looks like. I don't think I'm an ugly crier. Yeah, I probably just have a watery eye, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my days.
You're still smiling while you're crying. You're so weird. I will ugly cry. I ugly cry. I can cry today, but then I'll be good after.
No, I don't think I cry like that. I'm tough up. I think I'm very tough up. So that got me thinking as to, because when the lady asked him when was the last time he cried, and the guy was like, I think he doesn't remember that he had never cried. And I was like, what do you mean you've never cried? I was like, I thought about it too. Like, I can be sad. I might be unhappy about the situation. I might not be in the best of moods, but I don't think I was find myself crying.
To be honest, I don't even understand the concept of this cry that everybody's always talking about.
Yeah, crying is a form of expression.
The form of expression. Ooh, okay.
And so when you get to cry, you get to express something. And if you don't cry, it means you have bottled up things to express.
Yeah, I can express them without crying.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man off. Why are you crying?
Why do you think there's a space for crying? Because there's actually a space for crying.
I was just asking. You just crossed my mind, Dr. Michael. I just thought of it that, we're trying to make more men not be ashamed of being vulnerable.
Yeah.
Is that the case, or is it that people just feel they don't want to cry because it makes them look weak?
Weak, yeah. There's always if you cry, you're weak. Why would you be crying?
I don't think it makes them look weak.
No, there's some people that
wants us to think that it makes them look weak.
There's sometimes that people think that as a man, you're not supposed to cry because it makes you look weak. Well, you're not supposed to. So when they think about crying, they think about like a woman.
I think that's misinformation, and that's wrong information.
Why is it that you don't cry?
I don't see the need to.
So how do you
Why
express
is it that
the
you don't
things
see
that
the
you
need?
need to express?
How do I express the things?
Yeah, instead of crying,
I have conversations with myself, or I talk to someone.
But sometimes when you're talking to the person and you're expressing it, you start tearing up.
No.
So what do you think you have against crying?
I don't think I have anything against crying.
Are you serious?
Will cry, but I'm not the guy to cry.
What about when you're excited? Because crying is not just for
Sadness,
sad things. I can be really happy. I can be really, really happy.
He has the same expression for basically everything. So it's smiling when he's angry, smiling when he's sad.
So I feel that it's likely that you have a lot of bottled up things that you are yet to express.
That's why I'm not crying.
Yes.
For the camera. I don't know. I know that I can be very personally. I am as young as I am. I've had to build my own self. I've had to help identify who I am by myself. I've had to fight a lot of systemic things, and I've had to build the capacity to be able to process things without having to speak about them to anybody. I'm able to process emotions. I'm able to understand emotions that I'm feeling and able to process them, because I keep myself company. I can keep myself company. So I essentially would not need to cry.
But when you get angry, how does it look like?
When I'm angry, I don't like being angry.
Why?
Because I don't like what he does to me.
What does he do?
I feel like I'm acting out of character.
So you literally
when I'm angry,
you are all over the place when you're angry.
All over the place. No, but
it becomes messy.
Not. I don't like that I have to feel the emotions of anger.
Yeah.
So what if crying helps to reduce the tension you have when you are angry? Because now the only outlet you have to express a non-positive majorly stuff is only anger. What if you are able to also open your crying gate, if there's anything like that, so that when you are now angry, or it even tends to like reduce the rate at which you get angry.
The rate at which I don't think I get angry a lot.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't get angry a lot, but I think lately I've been irritated.
Exactly.
I've been irritated a lot lately, and I don't know. I think I'm seeing something that like this just
yeah.
Exactly.
I'm like no.
Because crying reduces tension. It takes away tension from you.
Yeah.
It helps you to see clearly, not just physically. Because it helps to wash away your eyes and the rest of that, but it also helps you to see things clearly, because now tension is you have taken tension away from yourself.
Yeah.
And now you are able to, because every drop, just metaphorically speaking, it represents every a word. You are not saying them like you are crying them.
Yeah.
And so being able to cry helps you to reduce tension, helps you to see things clearly, and helps you to express yourself.
So to a man listening now who is a family man, things are kind of like tight for them. He's trying to be the man in the house. I've heard this a long time ago, and I've sort of like helped myself to understand what it meant, which is a man is responsible for the emotional well-being of the family. And the biggest example to give for that, for a lot of people who don't understand that, is when you think of a lot of Nigerian homes, when the father, some of us grew up in a home when the father honks the car horn, everybody has to be in order because the father comes in strict. And when the father is very excited, is happy, we try to take advantage of that by asking for the things we like. And they say, daddy's not in a good mood now. So a man is responsible for the emotional well-being of his family. What does the family seeing the man cry do to the bond in the family?
So there are two categories of people. We call them mind people, and the other one is not grammatically correct, emotion people. So you need to find out the mind people, they have 3 powerful triggers that let off the power within them. When other people are trying to imagine 1,000 times, they just need to imagine just like maybe 10 times and it will happen. Then when they are taught people, when they think something, when other people are thinking it for like 1,000 times, they just need to think it like 10 times and it will happen. Then will, they have very strong willpower, more like maybe 1,000 times more than other people. So they get things done a lot. Emotion people are non-mind people. They have very strong emotions, while other people need to have 1,000 times emotions to be able to get something done. They just need to have very few, very small emotion, and it will have almost the same power as 1,000 times of other people. So you need to be able to understand which category you belong to. And then number 2, when they say that a father is responsible for the emotional stability or well-being of the family, the father can do that by being an emotion person. That is when depending on his emotion. Yes, he can also do it by being also a mind person when he creates an atmosphere for everybody to be happy. So you need to figure out, am I the expressive, super emotional person, dramatic person, or am I the mind person, but I may not be that emotional, but I can create an enabling environment for everybody to feel comfortable and to be able to express themselves. So you don't have to be what you are not, because you need to figure out who you are.
Absolutely.
We keep finding ourselves in this who you are conversation, and how just important it is to
know who you are.
I have a surprise.
Okay.
The Michael said he had the surprise.
Okay. Interesting. Ooh.
Are we having wine? Wow.
Okay.
So you remember that the wine chairman gave the box?
Yes.
This wine is non-alcoholic.
I didn't even know. We didn't know the content of the box. So we have cups and wine.
So what do we do?
We cheers at the end of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to talk about, we're talking about how this is Loneliness Awareness Week, and it is something that is happening where a lot of people are very lonely. Like there are people that are very lonely. There are people that are married that are lonely. There are people that are friends that are surrounded by people who go to work every day, but they feel a loneliness. and then there's being alone as well. I mean, you can be alone and maybe you're not lonely. So what's the difference between being alone and being lonely? And what do you think is even the cause of like the wave of loneliness that a lot of people feel this? Because there's a wave where a lot of people just feel alone. They don't have any outlet. They have people to talk to, but they don't have any outlet to their emotions. They don't know how to express it to the people that they are around. They don't know what to do with themselves. So what is causing like the wave of the loneliness, and what is the difference between being alone and being lonely?
Oh, so I'm so happy that Islamiyah, like many people are yet to know the difference between being lonely and being alone. Being alone is positive. Being lonely is not positive. Being alone is positive. Being lonely is not positive. Being lonely is created by a void created by trauma. Trauma creates a void, and then the void creates loneliness. Loneliness is the feeling you have when you have a lot of knowledge gap about yourself.
Okay.
While being alone has a lot to do with you are not lonely.
Yeah.
You are by yourself. Not that you don't have people around you, but you are enjoying your own company.
Yeah.
That particular period requires or calls for you to be in that state, and you are enjoying it. So that's being alone.
Okay.
So you can be alone and get something done. And you can also be alone and then come to a point that, okay, this is at the point where I need a collaboration, where I need somebody to work with. And then you're able to see clearly to be able to get and know who to work with you. But when a person is lonely, the person is not able to see clearly, the person is likely going to make some decisions that will not be helpful. Because the person, there's already the sense of judgment has already been compromised.
Okay.
So loneliness is created by a void, and the void is created by trauma.
Loneliness is created by a void, and the void is created by trauma. Isabel always makes reference to how you could look at someone and you could just tell that they are very beautiful, but there's something about them that doesn't make them look beautiful, and when you talk about trauma and addressing the conversation around trauma, I'm seeing a lot of creators on TikTok, and I can tell this is trauma response. This content is a trauma response. How they are behaving on the internet is a trauma response to something. And I'm seeing a lot of more young people who are gradually talking about those trauma things, and they're not addressing them. Why do we have a problem with addressing trauma? And I would look at it from two different perspectives. From women who have experienced a form of sexual abuse. There is also the trauma of, I'm thinking of a friend right now, and of the trauma of living with someone and the person just like makes you feel less of a human. And some people have not processed that emotion, which results in them not able to choose themselves in situations, right? Why do we have a problem with dealing with traumas, and how can we start identifying the traumas that we have?
There is, first of all, you need to understand what trauma is.
Okay.
Like a lot of people need to understand what trauma is. Number one is that trauma can be a past childhood negative effect of impact of a negative experience. It can also be a daily thing.
A daily? What does that mean?
So currently we are trying to run a campaign to educate people about daily trauma. I think people to a large extent already know what past traumatic experiences are.
Okay.
But they are not aware of daily trauma. Daily trauma results, still the same definition, a negative impact of a negative experience. So people have negative, non-positive experiences every day.
Absolutely. Yeah. This morning I was a little bit down because I saw the story. Things like that are the daily traumas we are dealing with.
Yeah.
Reading these stories.
Yeah.
So we need to avoid them. Because that's one obvious cause of trauma. The other one is words, non-positive words
that we hear around us.
That's why we are trying to campaign that you need to be yourself so that you can attract and always have people who are like you around you. People who are like you will not traumatize you.
People who are like you
will not traumatize you.
Will not traumatize you.
Yeah.
Dr. Michael.
Yeah. That is such
people
a valid
who
point.
are like you will not traumatize you.
Okay, sometimes we try to like force relationships with people sometimes, and we don't know that we're not similar, and that's what causes the trauma.
Yeah, people who are like you will not. I two things that are coming to mind. I was looking at someone's picture on Instagram or TikTok the other day, and I know them personally. And my experience when I worked with them was quite traumatic. It was quite a traumatic experience, and it has shaped how I see work, how I see people, how I relate with people. And I'm also, the second example in my head is when you talk about people who are like you will not traumatize you, is I'm not comfortable with people who use swear words on their friends.
I don't know why people find that comfortable.
I don't want that. So it almost feels like I'm the odd one out when I'm saying that. Why do you have to?
Why is that a term of why is your term of endearment or dare? Did you why? Yeah,
exactly.
Yes.
Like why is that a? I don't get so, but in that situation, there are some similarities between me and this person.
Yeah,
and there are some things that are not similar to both of us. That's concerning because everybody cannot be like us. People who are like us will not traumatize us. I'm having to work in the work. I'm working. I'm not going to work. Everybody that I work with are not going to be like
you. Yeah.
So, one way or the other, there will be reduced exposure to them. The most important thing,
is
you being yourself.
Okay.
When you are yourself, people like you, will look for you. They will always be paired with you.
People like you. When you are,
the more you are yourself,
you're yourself.
The more people who are like you will be paired with you. The more they will find you and pursue you to be with you. They will even chase you to be with you. In addition to that is opportunities too.
Yes.
And then both of them will now give you peace of mind. The reason why, if you want to have peace of mind, you need to have those two things. People who are like you, who are aligned with you, and opportunities who are also aligned with your desires. And the key to having those two things is being yourself. So your desire every day should always be one thing, not two.
Yeah.
That I should be myself.
So you can tell who you are from like the people that are around you, the people that you attract.
Even if you check your phone now, we check your feed, FYP.
You can tell who you are.
So we can, now there is identity, there is personality. Both of them are different. Identity is what you were born with. That's your original copy and it can't be changed and it's a good thing completely. Personality is a result of that copy mixed with your environment, nature and nurture. So you can say personality is a result of nature, genetics, and then nurture. So personality is under your control. Identity is not under your control. What you're supposed to do every day is to build a personality like you build a house in alignment with a copy. You know, when an architect is building a house, there's a copy, a design. So he now builds a physical structure in alignment with the design. The design is the identity. The physical house is the personality.
That's not. I want to ask a question. Somebody was asking me a question on my Instagram. They're like, what gets me up every morning? And how I answered the question is, because I had to think about that. I was like, what actually gets me up every morning? What makes me get up every morning? And I've thought about it that I've evolved in phase. I want to know if this is personality or identity. And I said the first thing that got me up every morning was I was passionate. I thought I found something that I really liked and I just really wanted to be good at it. But I moved from that to a phase where I held on to the mantra, whatever my hands find to do, I want to do it well. And then I moved from the phase of that to I don't want it to ever be said of me that I never did my work well. You can say everything about me. It was unfriendly, it was this, it was rude, but it would never be said of me that I don't do my work well. And I said, I think I'm at a phase where idleness is why I get up every morning. I don't want to be idle. It's why I get up and come to work. It's because I don't want to be idle. And it makes me look like I'm a workaholic, but I'm not. I want baby lifestyle treatment.
I mean, who doesn't want to be baby? Like, baby boy treatment, fine boy, chilling.
David, I want to be able to afford things without bothering and thinking about them, get work done, soft life.
Yeah.
I'm all about the soft life. I'm a very soft boy.
Swiping my card, or telling him just take what you want, spoil me. I want to be spoiled.
Yeah. So how do I separate which is which?
Yeah, so number one is identity is something that comprises everything that makes you happy.
Everything that makes you
truly happy.
What brings me joy? What makes me happy?
So once you have been able to find out, like Islamiyah now, look at all the vlogs we know. She cannot be doing those vlogs to please people because it's work. It literally has to be something.
Of course, I like my vlogs. What do you think? Why would I be doing it if I don't like it?
So she can classify that under what she likes, and so it falls under her identity. So what makes you truly happy? Whoever makes you truly happy, all of them fall under identity. You now want to start focusing on them and keep doing it. The more Islamiyah keeps doing those vlogs, the more she keeps building a personality that aligns with her identity. And the more she does that, the more people like her will always flock and will start chasing her. All these ones that ladies are on TikTok. My husband, wherever you are, just know that you won't need to be writing on TikTok. Your husband will be chasing you and be finding you. You don't need to be writing on TikTok. So you want to ask yourself, of all the things that you listed now, which of them is truly what you truly like? Which of them falls under what you truly like? That's an expression of your identity. You now want to keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep saying that. We will help. When you keep doing that and keep saying that, it will help you to build a personality that aligns with your identity. Because there's a personality for wealth, there's a personality for health, good health.
Yes.
There's a personality for marital bliss. There's a personality for good relationships. There's a personality for good friendships.
Can you wear these personalities? Can you fake this personality till it becomes a part of you?
Yes, you have to fake it.
Aha.
You have to fake it so that ultimately your mind gets to accept it, gets convinced about it.
Yes.
And then we'll now start attracting everything aligned with it. What is happening to you right now is a personality you developed.
Yes, I agree.
Or was attracted by a personality you developed. So in order to be able to change what is happening to you, don't be quick to change what is happening to you. Be quick to change the personality. And then what is happening to you will stop.
Hi.
So don't be fast to say, don't be fast to the A of Tewa. First of all, change the personality by changing your Tewa. Your thoughts, emotions, words,
and actions.
Make sure that your thoughts, emotions, words, and action every day, which is your only job, aligns with your identity. What I truly like. What I'm thinking about now is in alignment with what I truly like. The emotions I have now is in alignment with what I truly have. What I truly have as identity. What I truly like. The words I'm speaking, are they in alignment with what I want? The actions I'm taking, are they truly the actions I want to take? I'm doing it to get followers. I'm doing it to get likes. But they are not really what I like. So as from today, you want to start prioritizing yourself, because prioritizing yourself will help you to build personality that aligns with your identity.
Okay, we're getting a phone call here. Hello, good morning. Okay.
Right.
If you have any questions as regard the conversation we're having this morning, you can reach out by sending a text message or a WhatsApp message. The studio line is 0811 183 1983. 0811 183 1983. Daniel was saying earlier about how, he entertains himself, and because of, I don't know, maybe because of the way the world is now, there's not a lot of people that belong to communities. So everybody is doing, I can do bad all by myself. I'm good all by myself. I can take care of myself. I can figure this out on my own. I don't really need the help. But there's a lot of hyper independence that is going on. It's being encouraged that you're supposed to be able to figure things out by yourself and on your own without needing the help of anybody. So is there a way that you can be like that? And is it healthy to even be like that, where you're very hyper independent and you don't feel like you need anybody? And is there a way that you can now be by yourself without feeling lonely? You don't have to feel lonely, like you're just doing your thing by yourself. And is it possible that you should do life without having people around you?
People are very important though.
But that's what they tell
Because
us
you look at those people and you think that, well, all the people that I'm seeing, they don't align with me, and I don't want to be in situations where I'm going to be traumatized. Just like he said that the people that don't align with you will traumatize you. I don't want to be. So is it okay to just because of capitalism, you realize that people are having to do everything. We were talking about how some remote workers don't even leave their houses like for months because they will buy everything online. They don't have interactions with humans. They're not talking to people a whole lot. To interact with people. So how do we begin to look at all of that with the current reality that we have right now that does not even really encourage you to do? You have everything you need on your phone.
Talking about sad news, how then do you debunk the idea that people are? It gets me thinking as a question of, we say we don't do life alone, but you try to do life with people
and it's just,
and then you get burnt.
Yeah,
because people are attracting non-right people.
People are attracting non-right people. Yeah.
There is somebody that wants to talk with you. You don't like talking that much. Somebody there are people who like talking and they're looking for somebody who listens. And you can listen for Africa.
Yeah.
Islamiyah likes talking. There are people, and she's looking for people who can listen to our rant. True of us. What's that sign?
He wants to give me money. That's
no, she's the one that wants to give me money.
He wants to give me money. Thank God you have put it out there on live radio.
Daniel says on national radio.
He's gonna give me money.
Look at you.
Looking forward to. You have my account number now. You have my account number. So do what's right.
So Islamiyah, there are people who want to just listen to Islamiyah. So the question is, Islamiyah, you need to ask yourself, is this my true version?
So the truest version of me.
Daniel too, you need to ask yourself, is this my true version of me? And also, I also need to ask myself. So we all need to ask ourselves. That should be the assessment every day. That's our sole job. Because
am I in my most authentic self?
So those people who want to be wicked, that's a choice, and you have to respect their choice.
Wow.
The reason is because if you respect your own choice, it will be reflected in the way you respect other people's choices. You have to respect their decision to be wicked because it's a decision. But it's just that you can be wicked though, but you will never come near me. And that's not going to happen by me saying on social media, all of you that are wicked, don't come near me. It's not like that. They will not come near you once you make it your daily duty to be your true version every single day. And that is done by doing what you like doing and by saying what you want to say.
Somebody is listening right now, and I'm just thinking about this in my head, that a man is listening who has had to wear a persona at every point in their life. They've had to wear a personality.
It's not helpful. It's not helpful to physical health. It's not helpful to financial wealth, financial health. It's not helpful to relationship health. It's not. The person is already laying an unhealthy foundation for the future.
But what if they've had to wear that personality so that they can make money?
No, the person cannot make money. Even if the person makes money through maybe suddenly the person just aligns with money energy, the person would not be happy with the money.
With the money. Oh my God. This life.
So it's all about all the things that I'm going to say today. Are there things that I want to say? All the things I'm going to do today, are there things I want to do? When you do what you want to do and say what you want to say, it won't affect you if people don't accept it. You won't be angry.
Yeah.
So there's a question that Islamiyah asked, and I'm not sure if I've answered it. The last one,
I was talking about how to deal with how to deal with the fact that
So the goal is being interdependent, not
not hyper,
not independent.
Not independent, not hyper independent.
Being independent is not healthy.
Okay.
Being dependent is also not healthy.
Okay.
But combining the two.
Yeah.
Interdependence is the combination of independence and dependence. And interdependence means me being independent when I am supposed to be independent.
Okay.
And me being dependent when I'm supposed to be dependent.
So there's a time for independence and there's a time for you to be dependent as well.
Yes.
You have to be able to tell.
Yeah. And then the second thing is that people are central to every single thing that happens to us. And like I said last week, we come in contact with people. There are two realities, or let's say there are three realities. There is the non-physical reality, which is very real. There is social media reality, which is also very real. The mind sees it as being real. And then there is also the physical reality. There's an algorithm for physical reality that determines the people you come in contact with every day on the road, in your offices. There's also an algorithm for social media reality that determines the people that come on your FYP. All of them, and there's also an algorithm for non-physical reality. And all of them are controlled by your mental health.
Okay.
Your mental health gives the algorithm an instruction. And then if you keep on saying people are good, people are always good. People are always good. People are always good to me. Your mental health will pass that across to the algorithm.
Yeah.
And then we'll search for people who also believe the same thing. So if we check your phone now, what people are saying are reflections of what you're also saying internally. With or without you being aware.
Okay, we got a voice note. So I'm assuming this person has a question. So let's take a listen.
Good morning, everyone. I say hi to Daniel and Islamiyah, and then Dr. Michael too. Good morning. My name is Tolu Anime from. I'm in Fully right now, but I have a question. Like, it really baffles me every day. So the question is what Dr. Michael just said now. He said like I should know the difference between what you want to do and what you are told to do or something like that. Like I want to really ask the question, like how do I know the difference between what I'm supposed to do and what I want to do? Like that's the question right now, because some of the things I'm supposed to do, I don't really want to do them, but there are some things I want to do that it's just confusing. You get? So how do I know the difference between what I want to do?
You understand the question is trying to ask. Okay.
So actually, Wizkid also made that statement that knowing what you want to do is a big deal. And first of all, you want to peel off the layer of what people want me to do. What are the expectations of people?
Yeah.
You want to put that aside. That's the number one thing you want to do. And then number two is you want to ask yourself, if I do this thing, or whenever I do these things, do they make me happy? How do I feel? A very simple one is making a call. Whenever I call this person, do I always feel good?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about excitement though. Excitement is different from happiness.
Yeah.
Excitement is when the camera is on, when people are around. Happiness is whether people are around or not, you are happy. So whenever I send a message to this call, to this person, how do I feel? Whenever I visit this person, how do I feel? That's how you will know. Whenever I do this particular thing, how do I feel? You know there are people who have SCXX and they feel bad.
Yeah.
Do you know that there are many people who have SCX not because they want to have it? You understand my point?
Yes.
So one of the major ways of knowing is whenever I do these things, how do I feel? Because your feeling is very, very strategic. It's a feedback to you, to letting you know whether you are aligned with your true identity or not. Like Daniel, now you cannot afford to be irritated for too long because you are already drifting from your identity. You don't want to talk about it except if you are in a therapy session. And you bearing your emotions on social media, So you have bear your emotion. We now know that you are irritated. I'm not talking about you, but so who have you helped now? Now you have infected other people too.
Yeah.
With the information that they did not even know before. They were happy until they came across your stuff. So, but imagine if you have a lot of people around you, and there are people who are aligned with who you are. Do you know that's therapeutic on its own?
True.
So the rate at which you need professional therapy will reduce. The rate at which you become more relaxed. You cannot do without people. If you do without people physically, you are going to meet them on social media. If you do without them on social media, you will meet them. You will meet them in non-physical realm.
Yes.
In your dream, you will meet them in non-physical realm. So you cannot do without people. People are central. You just want to have the right people around you.
Yes.
And the key to that is being yourself. And we now know the key to being yourself. Two things: do what you want to do, and say
what you want to say.
What you say. Only what you want to do, and only what you want to say.
Only what you want to do, only what you want to say. And when you do them, how do they make you feel? That's how you know what you want to do and what you're not supposed to do. Well,
Dr. Michael, as always, remember, if you want to talk to Dr. Michael outside of the show, you can send him a message on Instagram or on his Twitter account as Dr. Michaels, DoctorMichael, or you can just check our Instagram page at Blast Urban FM, and you can find one of the posts there, and it can direct you straight to his page if you're trying to find Dr. Michael. Thank you so much for today. As always, we'll see you next week, Tuesday.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today makes it 2 years that we have been sitting down every Tuesday morning on the Blast Rise with Dr. Michael, Talking Therapy, where we unpack emotions. We have created a safe space for not just ourselves, but also for the listener, and for everyone to see the need to unpack their emotions and to talk about the things that they don't like to talk about. I think one of the things I'm very excited about the show is the level of clarity that I have gotten, and that has also helped. Like, we get the feedback from the listeners that they have also gotten clarity for themselves, or just listening to us having the conversation on the radio. It does something to them. Somebody literally said to me that the conversations we have on Tuesdays heal them, which is very important. And on that note, we're saying cheers to more episodes,
2 years,
to bigger Talking Therapy, bigger Dr. Michael, bigger Quantum
Consulting,
Leap Consulting.
To more clarifying
conversation, to Blast Urban FM,
to better mental health,
to Blast FM, to better mental health. Take care of yourself.
Cheers.
Cheers.